Okay people, hello everyone and welcome to yet another Arma 3 multiplayer commentary. What a beautiful day today! We'll be watching another of the international conflict Arma 3 battles. I'm gonna show you the map in a tiny bit of time, but for now we'll be watching as these players occupy the nearest zones of theirs, and well, as always, we have two armies that will compete for their prestigious points in their battles. As campaign 2 progresses with another of the battle days, this time the battle day 2 is over here. We'll be watching it right now. And well, we have the Op 4 army called the Shadow Saints. We have the Blue 4 army called the 1st Marine Division. They'll be playing against each other in this little map and in the next one for today. This is the Battle Day 2 and well, we'll have a lot to look forward to. So right now we are watching Mr. Serrano as he's sitting in his truck and he'll be driving it to the nearest position of his, which will be, well, it will be one of Delta points or the Charlie point. As always, the preferred map style is Advanced and Secure, which consists of multiple points that need to be captured in order to win the game, and the side that has all of the points captured, or the side that has more captured points at the end of the battle, wins the game. So yeah, it can end at two ways. First way, one side completely dominates the map and captures all of the points available on the map. That means very fast win for one of the teams, or the other side fights better, and that means that there will be some big fighting for all the time available for this map. We're playing like 90 minutes, and after these 90 minutes neither side has completely taken all of the zones. That will mean that the side with more points captured wins the game after time limit, which I believe should be 90 minutes. So anyway, let's have a look at the map real quick, and then we can progress straight off to the game. So let me show you the map. It's called AAS Laka Stavros version 1, named after these two cities, and you can see that the town of Laka has Delta South, Delta North and Echo positions, and the city of Stavros has Bravo South, Bravo North, and near of that is Alpha position. Right now I'm gonna turn to this intra camera. We're watching Saul as he's being killed by his enemies who are sitting in this hunter. Let me show you real quick who is there. War Eagle, very damaged hunter, but is still alive and it can shoot. So they should be over here for an extended period of time. We are now at Charlie, which is a little bit special point, of course, because as you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. That means that only one army can have an advantage over the other, and well, that is Charlie. Of course, I mentioned that earlier, but X-Ray, the blue one at the south of the map, belongs to the Blue 4 forces or the 1st Marine Division. They all start here, it's their safe respawn, they have all their weapons and vehicles here, and then they move towards the battle itself. They progress from Alpha to Bravo, then to Charlie, and perhaps to Delta and Echo. By capturing Echo, they win the game automatically. On the other hand, over here at the north northwest side of the map we have the red X-ray that belongs to the Op4 forces, and they all start here. They have all their weapons over here, and then they move from Echo to Delta, Charlie, and perhaps Bravo and Alpha. By capturing Alpha, they automatically win the game. But if neither of the sides has definitive advantage over the other, they all fight for Charlie, which is the decider. If you control Charlie, you have one more zone than your enemies, and that means that, well, you are gonna win and take the point. If you do not have the Charlie point, then, well, you are pretty much screwed and you lost the map. By losing the first map, you automatically lose the chance of winning the point for this day. Of course, all of these days are, well, they consist of 2 battles. We are now watching the first battle. Whoever wins the game takes 1 imaginary point for their team, and if you manage to win 2 of the battles, then you take the point for this battle day. If the other side manages to take 1 point and you also take 1 point, that means that it's a tie. Nobody takes the point for the battle day, and if your enemies win both battles, then they have the point for this battle day. You have nothing. So the first battle is very important. It determines if you have a chance of being the successful attacker or not. Now we can see that these guys are attacking Charlie. We're now watching General Bunker Chip as he's trying to get into the truck, but he's under fire and he was killed as well. And well, I'm so glad that the spectator mode is working absolutely perfectly this time. It's so amazing. We can also see who was killed and who is still alive. That doesn't happen every time, and I'm so glad that this is working. Alright, so we are now watching, this is Sergeant Carlos, one of the most aggressive players on the field right now. He's very nice and very good at killing other people and attacking bases of his enemies. So we'll be definitely watching his play for quite some time right now. And I'm also gonna switch between the outer view and the inner view of the player himself. As you can see that these guys play on other resolutions, and they also like to zoom their view, so it's not very pleasant to watch. And he's not very far away from Delta South. Delta South is being taken away from the Op4 forces, and you can see that by the red circle that is now decreasing in size. It's coming down. Delta South from wait a moment, from now belongs to nobody, and now it's being retaken by the forces of the Blue 4 side. And that's only thanks to this little hunter that is now circling around and reassuring that this side will belong to the Blue 4 forces. That means only one thing: they can then progress to Delta North or Echo, quickly capture all of the required locations and end the game. On the other hand, we have Ifrit now coming in, but there seems to be no gunner in an Ifrit. Ryutishu will come after him and try to destroy the vehicle, but he was not very successful. They were killed by Hydra Heart, who was meanwhile taking his rocket launcher and destroying the vehicle. So no Delta South for the West. They'll have to wait or bring more people to the location. And what is the situation at Charlie right now? From the Op4, nobody at Charlie, and from the Blue 4, someone at Delta. Well, we have Bad Bob now nearing with another vehicle, and the rest of the guys are now just sitting around at Charlie. And yeah, they can be quite content over here. I mean, they do not need any more locations. They can just live off of Charlie they will win the location. Bad Bob, now exiting his vehicle, he'll kill this man who was trying to bring down his hunter, but he got killed by the grubs. And that man that I was talking about before was Hart. So the forces of War need to push forward and take Charlie, otherwise they simply will not have enough. So maybe General Bunker Chip and Soul, maybe Buku 504, maybe someone else will try and actually get forward and capture Charlie. Of course, they'll not have an easy time at all. There are many people around at Charlie. They hold the location quite well. We have another guy coming in. Game All Day is just joining, and you can see there are quite a few people over at Charlie from the Blue 4 side. They can easily overwatch Delta with a few snipers over here and there. Delta South has been captured by East, so they stayed there for enough time. But this is the truck, this is the dynamic respawn truck, and all the people from the Blue 4 can respawn over here. That means that they can easily control Charlie. And well, we have some friendly fire. Excuse me, Nirov already killing like 2 or 3 members of his team, and that's not gonna be what these guys want. Meanwhile, we have some fire coming in from Nirov as he's sitting in a hunter and shooting at Charlie, but I don't know how successful he's gonna be. I don't think that he's gonna be that good at shooting people at Charlie. Meanwhile, Carlos going again to Charlie could take another zone for his team. It's quite unlikely because of course there will be some defenders, but that might happen. He now should see that somebody just came to take down the hunter. He'll now kill that person. Or not. Yeah, he should definitely aim for him. Wow, what is happening, Ryutoshi? You should just kill him. Yeah. There was General Bunker Chip, who now is dead. He was trying to eliminate the opposing forces, but instead he got tricked. And well, Delta North, it doesn't go down so quickly. General Bunker Chip was here, and well, if you have the same number of soldiers in a zone from both sides, that means that nobody will take the side. And if you have like 2 people at Delta North from the Op 4, 2 from the Blue 4, the circle will not move at all. You have to have more people from your side to actually take the zone, or secure it, or well, defend it as well. You need to have more people at the zone. So it's very important to completely push your the opposing side from the zone and well, be the better team. That's what's important here. Uku now coming from the other side, and well, that might be a little surprise. More people now killed from Hart. He seemed to stumble upon them and kill them all. And Hart, well, isn't he attacking? Yeah, he is. Hart now with Charlie, doing good job. He killed 3 people at least already, and he'll definitely want to stay here and do as much damage as he can. Buku now killed by Fin, and Hart, I don't believe that he's gonna stay here for long. He's under quite a heavy fire, and he's gonna get down. He's gonna get taken down in a matter of minutes, I believe, if he's not gonna get enough reinforcements. But there are some more people. Game All Day is here as well. But from the other hand, General Bad Bob, Colonel Krivak and more people are coming. Drop that as well. Let's see how this ends. General Bankrachi was killed by JTF. Drop Dead was killed by Ryutushi. There was friendly fire, not very pleasant. And it looks like to me that they will manage to hold the location for enough time. Bad Bob is now gonna get killed or not. There's an Ifrit in a... well, what is that? Like 20 meters away. They need to eliminate it quickly if it doesn't belong to them. Charlie, meanwhile, captured by the West. JTF is now sitting in the stolen Ifrit, trying to kill his opponents. Yeah, Sergeant Carlos was killed. And, well, the Charlie still remains to the west. And they also got this nice vehicle with some ammunition in it, and they'll definitely want to use as much of it as possible. More people killed by JTF. Aitrahat now reaching for his rocket launcher. He's gonna have only one chance to hit the enemy vehicle, so he's gonna wait for a little moment. The Grubs was killed by Vicar. Aitrahat coming from the vehicle. It didn't get completely destroyed, but it's still better than nothing. Game All Day now under fire. The vehicle is now destroyed and Game All Day coming closer. 2 more people killed by General Bankrachi, but that looks like another of big attacks. General Bad Bob eliminating Game All Day. And who have we got over here? I think that the forces of Op4 got killed mostly, but there are more of them. Now coming Carlos, Sol as well. We'll be watching Carlos because, well, because I just like watching Carlos. He plays really well, he does an amazing job, sometimes he's even better than normally. He's just a very interesting guy to watch. So yeah, Carlos still coming forward. I believe that there are still some Blue 4 forces around and that they will hold the location, but they are under quite a big attack right now. Carlos now coming forward. He killed Mr. JTF, but he's under fire from this tower from another member of the Blue 4 army. This is becoming really messy. And well, still Nero killing more and more people. And now we have an Ifrit coming. And that could be someone from the Op4. That would mean more support from the forces of Op4 for this attack. Maybe they will capture the location, but there is gonna be more fighting for it, I believe. The Blue 4 forces have not been absolutely destroyed and beaten yet. He did what he was supposed to. Mr. Grubs still remaining in the location. He's now fighting for his life and he got killed by JTF. But JTF was killed by the Grubs. Now, how is that possible? Maybe they killed each other in the same moment. I don't know what happened there, but anyway, we have the Charlie location under the control of the forces of Blue 4. They still hold the whole location, and well, the Op4 forces will have to come with some other attack. They were not successful. Yeah, Nero doing a great job at killing everybody who is around. And Game All Day on Charlie right now. The zone belongs to nobody at the moment, as he is one of the only people around. We also have Mr. Soul over here, and from the Brew 4, well, with many people approaching, but no one really at the zone right now. I think that they somehow lost their power. They were definitely looking better at the start of this game. Let's watch Vicar. He is gonna see the enemy vehicle and both of the enemy soldiers pretty soon. And I'm curious to see what he's gonna do with this. Charlie, meanwhile, has been captured by the east. Ryuteshi now shooting the base from afar. Soul now respawned. They have the truck over here between Bravo and Charlie. You can see that Charlie doesn't belong to anyone at the moment. We have Krivak at the location, at the site. He's the only one apart from Fin. Nobody from the Op4. And yeah, this is the constant attack for the Charlie zone. This is what I was talking about. The Charlie is the decisive zone. If both armies are equally good, then they will surely compete mostly for the Charlie zone. Here we have it. A fight that lasts for like an hour or so, and it's still undecided. Charlie has been captured by the West. They've taken it back. This circle is now coming smaller and smaller. The location will belong to the East forces in any minute. Meanwhile, more attacking from the Brufo forces. More and more fighting all around the place. Vika already in the base. Irish Fox now connecting. So we have more people coming in. We have already around 20 players at the moment. And he managed to kill another person. That was Mr. Soul. Now throwing smokes. He got killed by Buku 504. Well, isn't this chaotic? I believe it is. Okay, so the truck got now destroyed. That means the end of the quick respawn for the forces of Op4, but there are still quite a lot of them. Charlie has been captured by the East. And we still have German bunker chip, Sol, Carlos and more people over here. Oh, or not, Carlos has been now killed. Game All Day has been killed, Buku was killed, Carlos was killed. Doesn't look very good for these guys. Still have 3 members of the Op4 side. And from the other hand, we do have Vika, Fin, and JTF and Krivak on their way over here. So yeah, it's gonna be very difficult for these guys. Or for the guys of Op4, I believe. JTF managed to kill Itra hard with a grenade. And okay, this is gonna be so chaotic. Bunker Chip was killed by Vika, Buku was killed by JTF with another grenade. I believe that the Blue forces will take the zone back in a matter of seconds. And yet the zone is already coming down. It's gonna belong to the other side for now. Vika now assuring that nobody is in the tower. He's just gonna quickly scout through if there are no people. Nobody around here. Nobody in this floor as either, and well, the roof. It's okay, believe me. Yeah, it is. And he can now spend some time over here himself. I mean, that's a very nice position. You can see so many things from here. He's gonna even target the enemy vehicle that is now coming. Is he gonna get the nice shot at it? No, he didn't quite hit. Once again, is he gonna get another chance, or is the truck gonna park behind? Charlie has been captured by the West. And Bunkerchi was killed. And let me zoom real quick to the enemy truck. Did it get killed? No. It is still over here, and it is quite fine. But they already know that the Op4 forces do have their truck over here behind these rocks. So it's not gonna be very easy for them. The Grub's on his way, but he's under heavy fire. JTF on his way. We have Irish folks who now joined the forces of Blue 4. He's gonna be another addition to his team. And yeah, we have Death Soul in the truck. Oh, it looks like the game just crashed. Okay, Death Soul in the truck as a driver. He can drive this thing so far away, and nobody is gonna be able to do a thing about it. Death Soul, just take it away. That's exactly what these guys needed. To take the respawn truck so far away, that means that, well, the opposing forces will not be able to spawn over here. And they will not be able to use the truck at all. So that means further delays for their enemies. That means better position for your team. So that's definitely a great thing to do. If you want to hurt your enemy, take his respawn truck and take it so far away. That's like if your enemy respawns just outside your base, you can move that respawn point like miles away. So they'll have to come from such a long way. And that's definitely better for you, because once you kill them, they'll take so much time going back. With Soul now grabbing another truck and moving between deltas right now. German bunker chip in the truck as well. Itra Hart now shooting. Mr. Boku managed to steal the hunter. Mr. Hetty is now at X-ray, I believe. Mr. The Grub's also at transport. Nero still providing some support for his team. He has like 10 last bullets in his weapon, but it's still okay. General Barbob in a hunter. Colonel Krivak securing Charlie. Death Soul. Where is he at? Quite a long way away. And Finfin, where are you at? Okay, he is. Maybe he's coming. Maybe he's coming to take Delta. Or at least try, or at least like diverse the enemy forces. He got killed. Buku got killed as well. Carlos at X-ray. I didn't even realize that we have the grubs not quite at the action at the moment. Game all day coming to Charlie, but Charlie still held quite securely by the forces of the Blue 4 army. The 1st Marine Division definitely has a nice... It is possible for them to hold the Charlie until the very end and take the game. And, well, the situation hasn't moved a lot during the entire time. We have game all day now at the zone itself. Maybe they are gonna move like all of their forces to Charlie and try to hold it, try anything they can do for the last like 15 minutes, do as much as they can. Maybe they'll be successful. Game all day now at the location. Have we got anyone from the other side? Well, we do. JTF now coming, Vika now coming very close to the zone itself. He's gonna get more people. Carlos now falling down. Vika shooting another member of the OP4. Saul got killed. Nero got killed by War Eagle. Charlie has been captured by the West. They have taken it back. The situation is still very stalematy. And let's see if Charlie actually belongs to the West after like the time limit. It may happen that it doesn't belong to anyone. I mean, if the circle completely disappears and there is no blue or red circle, that would mean that, well, the Charlie doesn't belong to anyone. Both armies have the same number of points, and, well, the battle is undecided. It's tied. Now we are at Charlie. Bunker chip under fire, I believe. Or is he? I don't know. No, it doesn't look like. And I believe that the guys from the 1st Marine Division are quite pissed with the current situation. There are quite a lot of people from the OP4 now at the zone, and they simply cannot hope to achieve much. Delta North has been taken away, but Charlie has been captured by the East. So Finfin, you can move back straight away. JTF on his way to the position of Charlie, and we actually do have the 3rd person. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, on this map there is mysteriously enabled the third person, so we can actually watch players from quite an interesting position. The 1st person is disabled for most of their battles, but today, for some reason, it is enabled. But it looks like there are quite a few people. And General Bunker Chip, I think he's using the 3rd person. There's no way he could see that attacker coming. Okay, so we have more and more people killed on their way to the Charlie zone. We have Bunker Chip, Hydra Hard, Hit, the Grubs, Buku, all over here. From the other hand, we have JTF, Vicar, Death Soul, War Eagle, all coming, Irish Fox as well, all coming to the Charlie zone. So we're gonna see last minute fights and battles. JTF now fighting for his life. He got killed. Who else? Irish Fox now in a forest. Ryutoshi not quite close. War Eagle. Let's watch War Eagle. We haven't really paid much attention to him, so now we can watch him as he's coming to Charlie location, and they need to take it back. Right now it's a tie, I believe, because the Delta North belongs to nobody, but the Charlie location is very important, is crucial, and that's a key position. They will want to hold it. And so many people now at Charlie from the Op4. They managed to get all of their team over here, and suddenly the Blue 4 do not have anything to respond. And yeah, Delta North has been captured by the East, and the East forces now are in a great position. 2 more people were killed by JTF. Fin also killed one guy. That was Sergeant Carlos. Serrano is dead, game all day as well. And Fin has actually managed to reach the very important Charlie location. He's now also gonna kill... Oh, sorry, pardon me. Where is he? Where is Fin? Switch quickly. Okay, there he is. He killed Mr. Nairov, or whatever. He should also kill more people all around the place. There are many people still. And let's do one of the last overwatches for this location, because we have missed a hit. We have Nero, and we have from the other side Bad Bob, Grevak, JTF, Vika on his way, Fin and War Eagle, Ryutoshi as well. They are gonna take the whole location back. Charlie already... Okay, now it belongs to nobody. Hit was killed, Nero was killed, JTF was friendly fired, or friendly killed. And okay, that looks way better now. The forces of Blue 4 managed to come in numbers, and they overwhelmed their opponents and took the whole Charlie base back. They are now only waiting for the moment when the Charlie will be captured, and it's gonna happen in a matter of seconds. Let's wait a little bit. Charlie has been captured by the West, and they are winning at this moment. But we have General Bunker Chip on his way there. But I believe, yeah, he got killed. I believe that no more people will be so close. I mean, Cyrano is still quite close to the Charlie. War Eagle was killed, Irish Fox was killed, Vicar was killed, and that's quite a few people from the Blue 4 army. They actually might have a slight problem. They need to stay alive. And now you can see that there are some people from the Op4. General Bad Bob and several others are now coming to the zone. General Bad Bob was killed straight away. Irish Fox on his way, Ryutish on his way there, War Eagle on his way there, Dev, so this is only a matter of time. Who's gonna be here at the end? Krivak under quite a heavy fire, also injured as well. He managed to kill somebody. He killed Buku 504. But still, I believe that the Blue 4 forces have some trouble dying. They die way too often. Krivak now shooting the enemy vehicle. Let me see if he was successful. Yeah, he was very successful. War Eagle was killed by Game All Day, and that's exactly what I was talking about. Game All Day and Bunker Chip were both killed. Now it's the perfect time. Charlie has been captured by the east, but that's not gonna last for long. We have Krivak, JTF, Vicar, Irish Fox from the other side. We have Sol, we have Carlos hit, we have Nero, we have Serrano. This is... oh, we have so many people over here. Nero was now killed by Krivak. Carlos was killed by Fin. JTF was killed by Nero. And oh, this is still undecided. Serrano killed by Krivak. Aitrahat was killed as well. Charlie location will not stay in the hands of the Op4 army for long. Vicar was killed by Nero, who is again somewhere over here. This is like a never-ending fight. Krivak now spotting his enemy. He was killed by Krivak. Nero was killed by Buku. That was a friendly fire accident. Charlie now belongs to no one, and it will belong to the force that stays over here. For now it's Blue 4, but that will change in a matter of seconds, I believe. And the situation is very messy indeed. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the other side. They are constantly killing each other. Who is gonna have Charlie at the last second? Buku now killing all enemy forces. They are doing such an amazing job. And okay. We have Serrano and from the Blue 4. They are all quite far away. With Sol, Aitrahat, Carlos, one hit, Nero, Buku 504, Serrano. From the other hand, from the other side, Bad Bob only, who now even got killed. Irish Fox on his way, but quite far away. These guys are here for quite a long time, and they need to move forward real fast. Charlie has been captured by the east. They are moving with the respawn as well. Did you see that truck? They even have the respawn truck over here just outside the base, and they do not care because there's very little time right now and they need to take it back immediately. And they are doing quite a good job. Actually, let me watch how the circle moves. Charlie being taken back. And I don't believe that the forces of Op4 have their truck that close to the final location. I believe they did not. They don't. So Aitrahat, one of the last people to come over here, he's gonna get taken back. But if they manage to kill kill enough people and destroy the truck, that's gonna be very bad for army for their position. He got killed. Irish Fox still defending. He got killed as well. This is so mad. Bunker chip into location. What is the overall image? Charlie has been captured by the West. Bunker chip is here, however, and he's gonna try and change as many things as possible. This is the end. GG all, and Charlie has been taken. Very nice battle indeed. It was so interesting until the very last moment. And GG indeed. I'm gonna see you all guys in the next battle. Have a nice day everyone, and hopefully you've enjoyed this battle. It was very stalematy until the end, but the forces of Blue 4 managed to pull the victory after all.